Have you ever held on to something for so long, a memory, a person, a regret, that it slowly began to crush you? You tell yourself you're protecting your past, but in truth, it's the past that's been holding you prisoner. Some weights don't sit on your shoulders, they sit in your heart, and unless you let them go, they will drown you. This is the story of a man who learned that truth the hardest way possible. On a lonely hill beneath a heavy gray sky stood a rotting wooden house, broken, fragile, forgotten. A house that time had already begun to bury. Inside sat Alaric, old, silent, and fading like the walls around him. His hands trembled as he touched a dusty photo frame, wiping just enough dust to remember the pain hidden beneath it. A storm rolled in. Rain hammered the roof. The house moaned as if it were alive, as if it too carried sorrow. A leak appeared, then another. Newspapers, old letters, memories. They all soaked and dissolved in the rising water. A window shattered. Wind screamed through the hall. Darkness swallowed every corner. Alaric grabbed an old oil lamp, but the storm extinguished it instantly. Water pooled around his feet, then his ankles, then his knees. A treasured photo album floated past. He snatched it, clutching it desperately to his chest. His heart pounded, not from fear of the storm, but from fear of losing the only things he had left. In the chaos, Alaric spotted his wooden chest, the treasure box that had protected his deepest memories for decades. He sprinted toward it, filling it with his most precious items: an old toy soldier, a small keepsake, a book from his childhood, each one a piece of the life he couldn't release. The water rose faster. The house groaned as its beams cracked. Dragging the heavy chest toward the back door, Alaric realized the door was jammed. He rammed his shoulder against it again and again, but it wouldn't open. Then, crack! A massive ceiling beam split and collapsed between him and the exit, blocking the only escape. Alaric fell back into the rising water, staring at the chest, staring at the beam, staring at the line between life and death. He understood. If he held on to the past, he would die with it. His hands trembled, his fingers loosened, and finally, he let go. He turned away from the chest and climbed over the fallen beam, shaking, soaked, barely able to breathe, but alive. He burst through the back door into the storm. Only a few steps away, he turned to look back at the house. A groan, a shiver, and then the entire structure collapsed, sinking into the earth. His memories, his attachments, his grief, all buried in the ruins. Rain washed over Alaric's face, but this time he did not feel sorrow. He felt weightless. The clouds parted. A ray of sunlight touched his skin, and for the first time in decades, Alaric felt free. Lesson: the power of letting go. Sometimes the things we cling to the hardest are the very things destroying us. Not everything you carry is meant to be carried forever, and not every memory is meant to be kept alive. Life is not asking you to forget your past. It's asking you not to drown in it. Letting go is not losing. It is choosing to live again. If this story touched you, leave a comment below. I choose to let go.